Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Tower of Babble podcast. As always, I am Julian, and I'm joined by Matt Torek.
Hello.
And we are listening to the Goldeneye pause music, and there's a reason for that. We'll get into that in a second, but I have to pause it because it is actually driving me insane. So, anyway, welcome. It's November 13th. 2025. It's been about a month since our last regular episode where we relaunched the show with episode 200. I've learned a few things since then. I went to BC. I found myself, that's where people go to find themselves, right?
Yeah, the mountains.
Historically. Shoulder season on the ski hills.
Yeah.
There's nobody there.
Yeah.
And I also learned that my computer that we're using to record this on is not powerful enough to do all the fun things that I have planned for the future of the show. So we're going to have to do some poor versions of that over time before I can get all the fun effects. We'll get that lined up, and then I'll get a new computer, and we'll be off and running. But what are we doing today? What's the plan? We're going to talk about James Bond. Turns out, in a nice, bit of happenstance, that today is the worldwide anniversary of Goldeneye, the film, worldwide release. Which is great because there's other Bond news to cover as well, and I will never pass up an opportunity to talk about Pierce Brosnan ever. So really excited. We'll get into that. We got a little bit of other grab bag of stories from around Hollywood, and we've been watching a few things since we've been off. Just kind of hitting the stride with a few things. You want to tease some of the things you've been watching, Matt?
It's been crazy. Dexter.
Okay, but like the original, like starting from the beginning.
Yeah, like the
OG Dexter.
The OG Dexter. I only knew of the only OG Dexter. You know what? I never watched it because I never liked that guy's face. There was something about it I just didn't want to.
It's very square, right?
Something about it. I was like, I don't like that guy, and I was like, I'm not ever gonna watch this show. And then I'm just like, okay.
And here you are.
I'm a dad now, and I need to know how
you need to find dad TV.
I need to know how murder works.
Are you gonna start watching CSI from the beginning as well, or
maybe? Horatio always had some good one-liners.
Oh, well, yeah, of course you would watch Miami.
Yeah.
Vegas is the best one. I used to be obsessed with CSI, the original CSI, when I was in high school, yeah.
Grissom?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I remember Grissom.
Was it Grisham?
Grisham?
No, that's an author.
That's the author.
That's the author. That series was awesome. I loved it. It kind of did, probably go on too long, like most shows at that era did.
Was it CBS?
Yeah.
It was like a Survivor show. It was just like 49 seasons, and
you're like, I fell off in season 12. Yeah. Well, again, that's Miami.
It was always good for
the Who songs at everyone.
Yeah, everyone. It was always good for cameos though. I remember Tony Hawk would randomly skateboard into one and it'd fall down or something, and then they'd have to solve a crime. There was always good cameos.
Yeah, that's true. They would do good guest stars. That's true. That's a classic tradition of procedural crime shows. It's a rite of passage to be a guest star on Law and Order, for instance.
Yeah.
Right.
If I was a celeb, I'm like, hey, put me on the show. Make sure you kill me off.
No, I want to be the murderer.
Well, either way.
That's always the sickest.
Depends on the crime, though.
Well, actually, wait, good point.
So
I don't want to be like a weird pedophile or anything like the president.
Then you're screwed. What if you were the president, though?
And then I'd get
in
away
the show.
With it.
Yeah, okay, you would get away with it.
Yeah,
shut down the division. You're done, Grissom.
That's right. You can't prove.
And then
me.
a Who song plays.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah,
yeah.
You just wrote an episode.
All right, so before we get into the news, just a quick reminder of what we're doing for Film Club this month, which is
remind me.
Yeah, Dark City. Dark City, which I found out has a 4K wide release coming. There was a special edition 4K that came out in the spring. That's apparently really hard to come by, and if you buy it used or secondhand, it's $150. But there's a wide release 4K coming out
$150
in on November 18th, I think. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so much money for Dark City.
I know, but even the 4K is probably going to be $40-$50. So make decisions with your own money. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but we are going to be watching. I'm going to wait to watch it till the 4K's out, and then I'm going to watch the 4K.
Okay, I'll do 3K. How much is 3K?
3K would be 3 times the size of a 1080p signal, which would be it would be weird. I just feel
enough.
I'm always surprised by how large of a file a 4K movie is, because like a regular 1080p movie is like 4 gigs, and it's not exactly like 4 times as big, which you'd think it would be because it's 4 times the resolution, but it is like a 4K movie of a 4 megabyte movie or gigabyte movie would be like 11.5 gigabytes, and I'm like, fuck, that's for 1 hour of TV or something. Like, that's wild.
Right.
Yeah, not that I'm looking at the size of files for TV shows ever. For any reason. Never mind. Don't ask me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some movie guy.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Well, hey, TV's like movies. It's just smaller.
Yeah. Fair enough.
In fact, I'll talk about a movie today that was in theaters. That the last 2 movies that were in that series didn't even go to theaters. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. So yeah, join us for Dark City. I know very little about this movie. So,
I know nothing of the movie,
which is good. This is exciting. This is good for us.
$150.
I know that it's like a pre-Matrix style movie. It came up before the Matrix. It's similar to the Matrix in ideas and concepts.
Never got a sequel though.
Yeah, because the Matrix came out and turns out that was like one of the best movies ever. But we'll talk about that in a couple weeks.
Okay, we can holster it.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about James Bond, which is a topic that I always want to talk about. There's literally never a time I don't want to talk about James Bond. People at work are like, please stop talking about James Bond. We've had enough.
Julian, this is a funeral, for God's sakes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We got it.
It's like, well, why do you think I wore this tux?
Yeah, you need
James
a
Bond.
little rim shot sound effect.
Yeah,
there.
but I don't have a soundboard because my computer, as I said, I feel like would burst into flames if I tried to do anything more than stream video
Fair enough.
over the internet. Okay, so November 13th, 1995. Take me back. How old were you?
10.
Okay, I would have
whopping
been
10.
6 years old at that time.
Oh.
It's not that big of it. When you think about it, 10, 6, come on, what's the
Same
difference?
thing.
Yeah. Although, surprisingly, those 4 years have proven to have had a pretty big effect on like the stuff we've seen. So,
hey, yeah,
there's not as much crossover as you'd think with over 4 years in the 90s, but whatever. What are you going to do?
Here we are. We're both watching Dark City soon.
Both watching Dark City as Destiny laid out for us. Okay, did you actually, a little tangent. I watched this video yesterday about how there's this idea in physics that if you knew all the information, the information of every particle in the universe, in any one moment in time, and you knew their information, okay, like what the speed they're moving, the direction they're moving, all those types of things, you could use that information to look into the future and the past with exact certainty. But it creates this like paradox where you don't feel like you're being, like you feel like you have free will, right? Generally speaking.
Generally, yeah.
But this theory in physics is that it's all predetermined. The future and the past are all predetermined.
And so how many mushrooms did you take?
This is just a YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't take much.
Yeah. I guess that's... Yeah, I don't know.
I like to believe I have free will, but I'm usually wrong about most things.
You like to believe you do, but I feel like you don't.
Do you think that's a matter of like the world not providing us with free will, like the universe not providing us with free will, or that we're locked into
this is your free will?
I'm here with you recording this podcast
in Winnipeg.
I chose to be here.
You chose to be here. This is it.
There's a really funny cereal commercial for like Vector or something like that, where it's in ultra slow motion. There's this guy on a hockey rink just getting absolutely crushed into the glass.
Yeah.
And he's it's his like
old
the
one,
biggest.
right?
No, it's like it's kind of old. Yeah, he's got this big smile on his face, and it's like, here you are, crushed between a sheet of glass and 250 pounds of muscle. You paid to be here, right?
Yeah.
And it's for the glory of sports or whatever is the tagline. I always think about you paid to be here whenever something stupid is happening on the ice. Whenever I chose to be here with a bunch of washed up hockey
11
players.
p.m. on a Tuesday.
That's right.
You're not going pro.
That's right.
Go eat your Vector cereal.
That's right.
Which you're not actually eating. You're eating Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms.
I paid $800 to play this season of my own money to risk injury.
You spent $9 on a box of Vector cereal. That's what it's telling you.
It's more like I spent $150 on a new hockey stick every fucking 6 months.
Yeah. And you still can't get the puck off the ice.
No, it's tough. It's a learning process. It takes its time. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, free will.
Cereal.
I guess I don't know. You feel free to come up with your own opinions on that, but it does feel a little like upsetting to think that
It's just knowing every particle.
that's right.
Yeah, I don't.
If you knew, because I guess what they're saying is like the laws of physics say that if you know the speed, like you know all the information of a particle, you can determine what it's going to do, right? So if you could do that to every particle all at the same time, you could see into the future and in the past. And there's actually a show called Devs on FX from a couple years ago that explores this concept where they use quantum computing to map out. They basically use this idea that you can, by capturing all the data, they simulate the real world in a quantum computer, and then they use it to go look back in time, and then they hear Jesus's voice or whatever. That's like one of the things that they do, and they're like, "Whoa, that's crazy." But there's other crazy things that happen in that show.
I'd hope so, because that's not the craziest thing.
No, I mean,
you could do with
the
your
idea
time.
is that you could see the future in the past. And it's like this big thing. Anyway, it's cool. And then also that,
or hear it, I guess.
If it's
Jesus had a
indistinguishable-
podcast. You went back in time. You just heard him have a podcast.
I think of the Jesus from Family Guy a lot. I think he's a really funny version of Jesus. Also, Jesus from South Park is also really funny.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah, Jesus is like he's like, "Oh, you missed that putt. Oh, did I?" He's like, "Whoa!" Yeah, exactly. Fuck, it's so funny. Jesus Christ, what? Get the escalator out of here. Those are Family Guy jokes. Anyway, what were we talking about again?
James Bond, baby.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's talk about James Bond. Enough tangents.
Yeah, enough tangents.
Yeah, it came out in 1995. I was 6. I don't remember. I became aware of James Bond through the video game. It was in that order. Video game first, then the movie.
I remember watching the movie and I'm like, oh yeah, it was fine. It was 10.
In
But then a video
it's one
game
of the
came
best,
out.
It's one of the best James
Oh
Bond
yeah,
movies.
it's my favorite Bond movie. But yeah, when I was 10 though, I was like, I didn't give a shit.
Well, yeah, no,
I was
it's
like,
a little.
give
it's
me
a little
that
heady
in
for
64
a 10-year-old.
game, and then played it till my eyes bled.
I remember showing my parents that you could shoot a chair and then a chair would explode.
Yeah,
And my mom was like, "This is very violent."
yeah, and then like
she's very concerned
putting in
about it.
codes for like paintball mode and big head
Yeah,
mode.
I tried to convince. I convinced my dad to
God.
sit down and play with me for like, I want to say 15 minutes, and I don't think he's ever like he might have touched a.
He's like, how many
video
times
game
have I
controller.
told you not to talk to me? Julian?
He's like, no, I mean he like, and he's like, it's like I'm not interested in this, and then I convinced him every once in a while. Like a couple times later, I was like, try Madden. You know, I know he used to play football like sim games when he was on like an old.
But look at that controller.
computer.
What parent back in the day would know what to do with that
controller.
thing?
Yeah, I mean,
It
no
looked
one
like a spaceship.
no one, even children, knew what to do with it at the time. It's a very stupid controller. It's maybe the dumbest controller of all time. A trident. We
Yeah,
only have 2
I don't know.
hands.
It was weird. You had to hold it. So weird.
I mean, the trigger, the Z trigger, is very cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
You know, easily the coolest feature.
Great for Star Fox.
Great for anything where you shoot a gun.
But
Turok, as you mentioned earlier.
those little yellow C buttons.
This is before the dual analog era, which of course came around. Then with the GameCube, they replaced the C buttons with a C pad, and that C stick or whatever was so tiny and useless that it sucked
Oh, yeah, I
compared to
remember that
everything
thing.
else. Yeah, but you know
Hey,
what you do.
what can you do?
What you can do. Anyway, let's talk about the movie for a second because, and I don't want to spend too long on it, but as I said, I think it is probably it's up there as being one of my favorites. Also, I don't know what my favorite for sure is. Maybe it's Casino
For me,
Royale is
it's-
really good.
Yeah, it's great, but it doesn't have the nostalgia. It's just
Skyfall.
like
It might be Skyfall. Skyfall's amazing. It's so good. It's got everything you want. In a
did it have a
movie.
giant satellite dish?
No, it doesn't. And it doesn't have someone saying "I'm invincible" and then getting
Yeah.
like crushed by an explosion or whatever it is. That's amazing. That's great. Boris.
Yeah.
No, I guess in the modern era, it's Skyfall. In the pre-modern era of Bond, it's Goldeneye because to me, it has it introduces Pierce Brosnan as James Bond, my favorite. I know lots of people prefer others, but we grew up in the era of Pierce Brosnan, and
Yeah, he's our guy.
he is. It's an upsetting story about how he should have been James Bond earlier, but he was locked into this Remington Steele contract, and they didn't release him so he could play James Bond. So they went to Timothy Dalton, and then they're like, "This isn't working," and then they went back to Brosnan. But he was like, "This is later in his career now."
Yeah, he's like, I'm on Mrs. Doubtfire now. He's like, I don't need you.
Right. Anyway, they did bring him on, and they introduce Judi Dench as M, and she steals the show. There's this amazing scene in Goldeneye where he meets M for the first time, and she calls him this Cold War dinosaur that they don't need anymore, and that the world has changed. And it's like this like great layered, almost meta commentary on James Bond itself at the time. And then M stuck around forever after that.
Yeah,
she
was
only
the
retired
dinosaur.
recently. Sorry?
She was the dinosaur. She wouldn't go away.
Yeah, but she was great.
Yeah,
the
she was
Dame Judi
great.
Dench, come on, amazing. And
Who was after Brosnan? Sorry to cut you off there. but
Brosnan and then Craig, Daniel Craig.
he was right after.
Well,
there was,
yeah, he did. Brosnan did 4 movies, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, and then there was a bit of a break, and then Craig.
there wasn't anyone else in there.
No, not
Yeah,
after.
I guess Craig's
not
been there
between
for
the
a
two of them.
while, eh?
And then he also did 4 movies, but only 2 of them are good. Or did he 5 movies? Anyway,
I don't know. He didn't have any good video games. I can tell you that much.
no, it's weird. The craziest GoldenEye related story. I know a lot about this stuff. I can go for a
Okay,
while.
good.
The crazy thing is that in I don't know what year it was, 2014 or 2015, something
You
like
just
that.
went from I know a lot about this stuff.
Well, I don't
to,
know. I don't
I don't
remember
know what
dates.
year it was.
I don't remember dates.
Yeah, I know.
But or proper nouns.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. In like around the Wii era,
Okay.
they remade GoldenEye. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
But they had Daniel Craig starring in the role in like the lead.
Oh, I didn't
character
know
role.
that.
And it was shit. It was not a good version of the game.
Yeah, that would suck.
And it was just I just remember thinking this is so shitty. It's like this is Brosnan's thing, and then why is Daniel Craig in here? Which is like a weird overlap with that. Like this movie is most iconic for the video game, which sucks because the movie itself, that doesn't suck. The game is great. But I feel like it overshines what is ultimately a really great movie. It has a great villain with Sean Bean as a turncoat, double
Trevelyan.
agent. Yeah.
Yeah, he was great.
For King and Country, James.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, for England, James, I think is what he says, actually.
As if they did
Yeah.
that for the game. That'd be like putting, if they remade Donkey Kong and then just put in the Friends monkey in instead of Donkey Kong.
Well, it'd be more like
They're
putting
like,
in like
who's this guy?
the character from the movie. It was voiced by Seth
Yeah.
Rogen.
Well, I guess that.
But I mean, it's a great, I think, modern. It's like it really pulls the series forward because it's post Cold War, but we've got this kind of like hacking stuff. It's
Yeah.
very early computer stuff. Obviously, you still got a lot of the touchstone stuff like Q. There's this great line where it's like, "What's this? That's my lunch," and it's a sandwich. It's great.
Yeah.
And like people, and there's some silly gags and whatnot. But Brosnan had this like swagger about him, in my opinion. Like he
Yeah.
had the perfect
It was
balance
cool.
of physicality. He had the look. He had the charm and the wit. The thing that Daniel
He
Craig
had
is
to.
missing
He wasn't
is
too jacked.
he does not have. He's not a funny person.
No.
He's not funny. And Pierce Brosnan could be effortlessly funny.
Yeah, he needed to be because he wasn't jacked
the
like
quips.
Daniel Craig is, where he's got to be all this action star.
There's so
Brosnan
many.
was just like, yeah, I'm just this guy.
There's so many quips.
Yeah.
Its movie is just packed full of quips. It's great and one-liners. And yeah, it's like it's got a heavy story with this like betrayal and all this stuff. It's great. It's genuinely great. As you said, Famke Janssen's in there as Xena Onatopp, all-time great Bond like villain,
Yeah.
Bond girl. Yeah, an all-timer in my opinion. And I always say Brosnan was cursed with being the best actor for the role, but constantly being saddled with bad scripts. Bad
Oh,
scripts
yeah.
after bad scripts. And it's like, this sucks. Because he's so good. He raises those movies that would be usually pretty bad. Not Goldeneye, the subsequent ones like Die Another Day and Die Another Day especially, where it's like, he makes it watchable, whereas if this was any other actor, this would be a complete disaster. So,
Agreed.
yeah. Any other thoughts on Goldeneye?
No, I think you nailed it. I mean, classic name for the movie.
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, great. It's like, do you even know?
Just-
Okay, tell me what the Goldeneye is. Can you tell me?
I think it's a satellite.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I also don't know for sure.
But
It's really hard to
I
say.
said I
It doesn't
think.
really matter.
That's why I'm like, okay, I'll buy it.
It's kind of the ultimate MacGuffin.
Yeah.
The coolest name, just like MacGuffin is a cool name for a thing. And then ultimately it's like, it's really not about the thing.
No.
You know, it's about Trevelyan. It's about the betrayal.
Yeah,
his brother.
Fucking bro.
Yeah.
Fucking was a traitor.
And then he drops a whole satellite dish on him. It's
that was
great
pretty good
at the end. Yeah. That's, by the way, that location for the final fight, iconic, right?
Yeah.
This like
was it
built
Buenos
into the ground.
Aires?
It's like somewhere in Brazil or something.
Yeah, Brazil
it's
or
apparently
Argentina?
decommissioned now.
I would hope so. What do they need that for?
Science?
I'm sure like Red Bull would probably like buy it and like skateboard in it.
That sounds amazing.
But
they would do something like that.
We used to have in our backyard a giant like American satellite dish where it was like the size of
I know exactly what you're talking.
It was
huge.
huge.
It was like the size of a room.
Huge. And I was like, I don't know how my dad ever had it, or it was like built into the yard. Like I don't know how, but
and you're not allowed to stand in front of it because it'll block the signal.
We used to drive golf balls into it and just chip them in there. But
That's
yeah, it
so
reminded me of
funny.
just having the Bond satellite. It was sick.
Good
times.
It does make you look like your family is engaged in some sort of nefarious.
It was
business.
They're like, why would you have this behind your septic field? I was like, okay, it was country.
This is out in St. Andrews.
Yeah, country living.
Yeah. I was just funny. I was just talking about this. I think there's no way in this world I would ever be a country person. I don't think it could ever. I could never be me.
Oh, wait till you get. See, this is where the 10 and 6 year difference.
Oh yeah,
comes.
just like you're like,
wait till
well,
4 more years,
yeah.
you will be.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll appreciate it.
I don't want to be that far from a movie theater. First of all.
That's
Second
fair.
of all, I mean, I guess if you have all that space, you can build your own.
Yeah,
right.
I had a giant American satellite dish in my backyard.
Yeah, that's right. You could build it inside of a giant American satellite dish. But yeah, no, I like just being close to amenities, and I don't want to have to drive everywhere. And
I agree, but
yeah,
there's something to be said about
unless
having
it's a golf cart, in which case then I could.
We did have a golf cart.
That could be. That's appealing. It's like I'm just gonna take the golf cart over to the neighbors. That's fun. That's a fun idea.
Yeah, but then you're like, the neighbor's like, why are you over here? Go away.
Well, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So Goldeneye anniversary. I also, you know what? You said you just randomly on a whim just Googled, this day in history.
I did.
I'm glad you did that. We should do that more often.
Okay.
It's fun to, member berries are a powerful.
They are pretty good.
They are a potent elixir. Ambrosia. Okay. Let's talk about some new Bond news.
Okay.
They are still looking to cast a new James Bond.
They always are.
The front runners are not great. Tom Holland is one of them, and I just can't imagine a worse selection.
No,
you had said Idris Elba, and I still feel like they're like, oh, he's too old. He's too old. That's what they think. They're mistaken. First of all, Idris Elba doesn't look a day over 50.
No, he's fine. They got to be a bit of an older guy.
I agree. I don't
want Tom Holland.
This is Pierce Brosnan. We're looking at this in the live stream.
Tom Holland looks like my nephew. You know what I mean?
He looks like everyone's nephew.
It's like I don't need him to be in any more movies. I'm good.
I mean, here's the thing. He can be Spider-Man as long as he wants.
Yeah, that's fine. Be 60-year-old Spider-Man. But yeah, he doesn't need to be Bond.
I just don't. I mean, I understand. Okay, so there's this idea that he has to be British, which I fully understand. Because the last thing you want is like someone putting on a fake British accent.
He could just be American with bad teeth, though. That could also work.
What was it, Austin Powers?
Yeah, like Steve Buscemi.
By the way, I did see Austin Powers 2 recently. I rewatched the second one.
So good.
So there's so many. Every scene, like every joke hits, man.
Yeah.
Like what happened? What happened to society? We need these movies back. The last movie that was like that was Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar, and that was like 6 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
And it's
Pre-COVID.
fine. It's a good movie. And I remember watching it during COVID.
Yeah, well.
But it might have been. I might have just missed it.
Okay, so Idris Elba.
I would love Idris Elba in that role.
Tom Holland.
Well, except they're not looking at Tom. Okay, I'd have to look up the actual people who are involved because.
So it's the same names they've been saying for like the last 10 years.
Well, some of them
essentially, aside from Tom Holland.
Okay, so Bond casting.
Not going to work.
Yeah, it's not going to. It's going to be too slow. Front runners.
I figure Bond casting front runner sounds like some kind of welding project.
Yeah, it does. You're like, well, you're going to want to use a caulking.
You need that front runner.
You're going to want to use
Bond.
You're going to want to. Yeah, if you want a strong Bond. You're gonna want. Okay, here we go. Jacob Elordi,
Harrison. So he's in everything now.
Harris Dickinson and Tom Holland.
Harris Dickinson. I don't even know who that is. But
they all suck to me.
They're all the same guy.
Did any of these people look like James Bond to you?
Is that the guy from Euphoria?
Yes.
Okay. And then the guy on the right looks like he was He drank a bunch of red Kool-Aid.
Joseph Elordi,
or let's just super chat.
Harris Dickinson, a British actor whose name was frequently mentioned as a strong contender.
He looks like he drank a bunch of Kool-Aid though, like a little kid.
He kind of looks like a British version of that guy you just mentioned, the American actor.
Steve Buscemi?
No, no. The guy who's in Running Man, who just
Glenn Powell.
Yeah, Glenn Powell.
Yeah, they're all the same. Blank face.
They have
guy.
the tiny little lips. And then Tom Holland is just an absolute no for me. Like it's just I couldn't be more serious about that. I don't want it.
Well, I hope they hear you and don't cast them.
They had talked about. There's also Tom Hardy and Aaron Taylor Johnson and Sam Heughan that are kind of being looked at. I am more open to an off the board selection. If you're not going to do Idris Elba, which I think is what they should do, find me someone who looks and it can be.
Elordi would just be like a Netflix movie if it.
That's what I mean. Well, it's funny you should say that. You know who owns the rights to James Bond now, right?
Okay, I did not know that.
Amazon. Amazon owns the rights, so it's not Netflix, but
it's still just going straight to.
Same thing.
No, it'll go to theaters.
No, they will go to theaters because Amazon's not stupid like Netflix is.
And it's Bond. You can't just put a Bond movie.
There's no way. There's no one is going to sign up to be James Bond, so they and
then goes right to just
not be on.
So you can watch it on your iPhone.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
Yeah.
On your Fire phone.
Yeah,
I don't think those exist anymore or are supported.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Like, who would be a good James Bond for you?
None of these guys. They're all.
No. I'm not asking about these guys anymore.
I know they're all. Guys. They look like they're under 25 years old, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk to any of these people. I don't want to see these people. I'm just like, what?
First of all, I don't think you're at much risk of having to talk to them.
Bond?
To be honest.
No, I know that's probably fair, but I fell in love with Bond when I was 10 years old, like we said.
Yeah.
How old was Brosnan then? He probably was like 25.
He was in his I think he was in his 40s.
He had to have been at least 40.
Look at it. Like this is a picture of him in the 90s.
Yeah, that's also just like some AI'd one.
We also don't know if it's a real photo. It's true. It's a good point. I don't know.
Everyone looked older back in the day. Remember?
That's true. That is true. A lot more smoking and drinking.
Okay, so we'll have to find his age when that movie came out.
Okay, well,
if he was like 32, then I'm like, okay, well, in my head he should have been 52.
How old was Brosnan? Goldeneye.
There we go. I'm guessing 32.
I'm gonna go 40. Because again, you remember he was being looked at sooner. 42 years old. That's wild. And see this thing.
Jeez.
This is crazy. They brought in a new Bond actor who's 42. You telling me we can't find someone who's in their 40s at least to do this role? Tom Holland's is he not even 30 yet? I don't think he's even 30 yet.
Jesus. I'm 40.
So this works well because this is the next story I could not wait to tell you about this.
Okay. Can't wait to hear it.
The gist of it is the Bond writers room is having difficulty cracking the story for the next movie. Okay. And so you're not going to believe this bullshit.
I'm sure. What? They're going straight to ChatGPT, probably.
Well, no, it's worse actually somehow. So they said Anthony. I'm just going to read from this Radar Online article. Anthony Horowitz, the novelist commissioned by Ian Fleming to his estate to write 3 official 007 books, echoed the concern. He said, "Quote," and I'm just picking up in the middle. "The last time we saw Bond, he was poisoned and blown to smithereens." Spoilers for No Time to Die. Great movie, by the way. Really enjoyed that as a Bond movie.
Yeah.
This is so insane. How will they get past the fact he is dead with a capital D? I think that was a mistake because Bond is a legend. He belongs to everybody. He is eternal, except in that film. If I was asked tomorrow to write the script, I wouldn't be able to do it. Where would you start? You can't have him waking up in the shower and saying it was all a dream. Are you people stupid? No offense to these writers, but are you guys fucking stupid?
Was that the head writer?
They literally he answers his own question here. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I don't know if he's on the film.
Where have I heard Horowitz from? What else is he from?
Jason Horowitz is a
is it Michael or Anthony?
This one's Anthony Horowitz, yeah. But he's probably a writer on movies as well.
Okay. So just bring back
the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Bond's twin brother.
Who? No. What are we talking about? It doesn't. There's no continuity. Just cast a new Bond. Start fresh.
A new Bond.
It doesn't matter.
I thought he was a 007 agent. Like they're irreplaceable.
I want to,
or they were replaceable, expendable.
This makes me want to fucking pull my hair out, Matt. Like I'm like he answers the problem in his own sentence here.
And
He says, Bond is a legend. He belongs to everybody. He is eternal. You're right. So just cast a new one.
Yeah.
Come up with a new story, and let's move on.
Yeah. If I was his boss, I'd be like, "Okay, well, you're fired."
Yeah.
And I'll just get someone else to do this.
You're stuck on the fact that he died in the last movie?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
That's the last movie.
Okay, then just write it. Yeah, like fuck.
There's a whole ass Bond movie where he gets married at the end in like the 60s. That's a real thing that happens. And then they just ignore it in the next one. It doesn't matter.
Everything.
It does not matter. You're casting a new actor. And here's the thing that pisses me off. If this isn't that didn't already.
Okay, you're pissed
off.
Yeah,
I was just getting warmed up. Is that they feel like they need to cast like this young kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that we can like grow up with James Bond.
Yeah.
But no. That's I thought James Bond was cool when he was a 45-year-old man.
Yeah.
And I was fucking 6 years old.
Now, guess what? 45-year-old men aren't cool.
Okay, but here's the thing. They're only as cool as you make them to be cool. Bond as a fucking like millennial
the Euphoria kid.
A Gen Z 20-something. No offense to my lovely girlfriend who is a Gen Z 20-something.
Yeah.
Is not the right vibe for James Bond. I do like it's like oil and water to me. They don't mix. I don't get it.
Now you sound like M.
Yeah, I'm the Cold War dinosaur.
Yeah, you're the dinosaur.
Yeah, fuck.
Hey,
time comes for us all.
They'll do what they want to do. It'll be the Euphoria kid, and you're gonna be like, "Okay, great." Sydney Sweeney will be in it.
I'll go watch.
She'll be the Bond girl.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Yeah, I can actually.
Sydney Sweeney would be a great Bond girl.
Yeah, she would.
She's got all the features you need to be a Bond girl.
Then the movie will flop,
which is not that great of an actor.
Like, yeah.
And physically appealing.
And then just give her a funny name, and then you're golden.
Yeah, like oh man, I can't think of something good without like being canceled by the internet for. So I just
was in Austin Powers a lot of vagina. And you're like, I'm sorry, did you say your name was a lot of vagina?
Allow myself to introduce myself.
Okay, well maybe it'll be a good movie, but I doubt I'll enjoy it.
First of all, the writers can't figure it out.
Yeah,
they can't figure out who to cast. This movie is basically DOA right now. It's like it's not the state that it's in now.
That should be the title of the movie.
DOA is great.
Basically,
DOA is fucking sick as fuck.
Basically, DOA.
Basically, DOA. Yeah, because it's a Gen Z movie.
Yeah.
Well, that just sounds more like
Gen Z sounds like a spy name too.
Oh yeah. You're no longer 007s. You're 00Zs.
Yeah.
Because they're British, they would say Zeds, as we say it here. Also Zed.
Ooze.
Most people say Z though in Canada. It's a Americanism that's snuck into our culture.
That's fair. Hey, that's how you learn your ABCs though. You can't just say Z.
Yeah, A to Z.
Yeah, but
it doesn't really roll off the tongue in the same way. I'll agree with that. But I still spell color with a U. Okay? And all my computer things always want to correct it and like change the
because you got a bad computer.
Well, it just thinks it's an American keyboard. And I'm like, no. I'm leaving this. Favor has a U in it. Okay?
Yeah. Flavor?
Oh man, my favorite of all the
words?
All the OU words. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, fair enough.
Neighbor. Anyway, but not Taylor. That one just is always an O.
Okay, that's good.
All right, so and Amazon owns it, which is a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
Which means they're going to want to franchise it. Which I'm interested in seeing what they do with a broader James Bond franchise. If they were going to do a James Bond TV show,
Lego.
Yeah, Lego is automatic.
That's pretty much it. And then Fortnite skins, I guess.
Obviously. Yeah, did you see the Simpsons one?
I did, yeah.
It's pretty impressive stuff, to be honest.
Tried playing it, and then I was like, well, this is fun. It's like a Simpsons game.
Yeah.
And then I just got worked in it.
Yeah, and the children will always kick your ass. Yeah. I've been
Children
playing
and
Battlefield
bots.
6, and it's like, it is impossible.
I tried that, and I can't even do it. I deleted it off my PlayStation.
Oh, you did it really? Because I was going to say we should play.
No, I just can't even bother. I can't even bother.
I love Battlefield.
I'm too bad. The sniper never worked for me.
The sniper's hard to use. I find it.
I would line it up and then just never hit anybody.
I know.
I'm just like, this game sucks.
I was literally lining up headshots, and the bullet was like grazing like a half a millimeter over their head. And I was like, what's going on?
Yeah,
anyway,
I got rid of it.
Fair enough. I haven't. I bought the game and I'm gonna continue to play it at
fair enough.
At an insane clip, just every night basically, and stay up late. And this is why I have these bags under my eyes.
Okay, that's fine. Mine are from having a baby. I didn't have the baby.
Yeah, my
wife
baby
has
is
it.
my video game.
Yeah.
That's also my girlfriend, I guess.
Fair enough.
Okay.
What else you got?
Let's move
for
on. We're going to move on to some other non-Bond related topics, unless you have any other Bond things you want to mention.
No.
Maybe something about bonding, perhaps?
Bonding?
Yeah.
No.
Friend bondage? Bondage?
Bondage? James Bondage?
That's
for sure.
First of all, James Bondage is definitely 100%
Jimmy Bondage?
Already a porno.
Jimmy Bondage would be a good movie.
I love it when the Americans call him Jimmy or Jim. It's so funny because no one ever calls him Jim. Yeah. But then they'll be like, "Oh, Brooks, what are the Americans? Like CIA agent will come around and say, my buddy Jim, Jim
the
Bond.
guy from Westworld."
Yeah, wow, yeah, sick. That guy was sick.
I once went surfing down in Manhattan Beach,
and he was there.
And he was literally right next to me, just like putting his wetsuit on, then went in the water. I was like, "That's the guy from Westworld."
Well, lots of stuff,
yeah,
but yeah, Westworld.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember his name.
Well, it was Westworld at the time, but
yeah, I mean, he's great in Westworld. Yeah. Okay, so. This one I put in here just for you. Jurassic World 5 is in development with Gareth Edwards in the final negotiations to direct. So here's the thing. I saw the last one. So what's it called? Jurassic World.
The one with ScarJo.
Yeah, the most
I
recent
just watched it.
What's it called?
2 days ago. Jurassic World Evolution. Is that the one?
That's the video game.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. It doesn't matter what it's called because it's so bad.
Rebirth.
Yeah, Rebirth.
Okay, so what specifically is bad about it?
The fact that I knew it wasn't going to be good.
See, you know what?
I'm going in.
We talked about this. You got to divorce yourself from expectations.
Yeah, but I can't.
We talked about this.
It's a movie about dinosaurs.
Right. So what are you expecting?
Yeah, exactly. And it was just like, why did they make it? I just don't get why they made that movie.
Because Jurassic franchise still appeals to children.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
That can't.
That can't be true.
That can't be true.
That can't be true. You can't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
That is so far removed from the original Jurassic Park. It's not even like they're not even in the same world. That first Jurassic Park and second one.
Okay, well, just Jurassic World underrated. A lot of people didn't like it, but important to remind people, it was also directed by Spielberg.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just like the CGI alone. I just don't need to watch any more of it.
The CGI is very fine. It's like it's just as believable as any other Jurassic World. Yeah, but neither was really most of Jurassic Park.
No, but I mean they
built a giant
something.
head.
Yeah, they built
a giant head is what they built.
Hey, well, it looked real. Felt real.
Because
these ones don't feel real.
When you have to admit that T-Rex comes out of the paddock in the first Jurassic Park, most of that is CG. Most of it is.
Most of it. But I'm saying it felt real. These ones don't feel real at all. Well, maybe it's just like the joy in me that died over the years from all these shitty movies.
It's very possible that
but
you
they
are
just are just like
jaded.
You watch it and you just like, okay, here comes a fucking dinosaur. And then, like I said to you the other day about the business guy.
Oh no, the business guy. Oh yeah. Okay.
I was
I'm
so
gonna be
mad.
honest with you, Matt. I have a hard time getting upset about the fact that some guy's shirt didn't get untucked.
He's running up and down an island mountain, and his shirt was just tucked in the whole time.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way at all. They're falling down. He's running away, and his shirt just stays tucked into his dress pants.
That's right.
Give me a break.
Well, because he's the bad guy. No spoilers.
Okay, well, his shirt can come out.
No.
Like, it could untuck.
He has to always look like a businessman. Because there's the one thing that's important about Jurassic Park is that it should be always an indictment of how corporatism works.
I know. He tried...
And exploitation.
Flipping ScarJo in the movie.
Yeah.
She's trying to get her 10 mil, which I would be doing. And then he's like, no, everyone's got it. You got to release this to everybody.
Yeah.
You're like, again, and she's like, okay.
Well, no, that's,
like, come on.
So wait, you think that she would have just taken the money?
Just have a different, like, she didn't even say why she wanted the money.
Well, because she's hollow inside. She has she's a hole that she's trying to fill with money.
Oh, okay. She didn't say that.
Well, it's obvious. Her partner's dead. Yeah, her partner's dead. She's a freaking mercenary.
Okay, so speaking of dead, everyone survives except the businessmen and like the people you know who are gonna die.
How many people die in Jurassic Park?
I don't even remember.
2.
Okay, good
2
enough.
people, I think. Maybe 3.
Maybe that's
3
the problem. No one dies in these movies
Okay,
anymore.
in Jurassic Park, There's a guy who gets killed by the raptor at the very beginning before the cold open.
Yeah. The
There's
lawyer.
lawyer gets bit
So when the movie gets going, when
from
the lawyer dies.
on the toilet.
Yeah.
And
Wayne Newt.
Arnold, who's Samuel Jackson's character.
Yeah.
He gets his arm, and then
Newman.
then Newman gets killed too.
Yeah.
So that's 4.
Okay.
That's 4 people.
Well, I think 4 died in this one. Then I don't know.
At least
I'm just
4,
like,
and a couple people died in that cold open when that guy is eating his little candy bar.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the candy bar destroys everything.
Oh yeah. So yeah, candy bar. Yeah, that was a little nod to Newman, I guess. But
yeah, exactly.
That part was the only good part because it had like a
that was legitimately pretty cool.
A Hitchcock feel to it.
Yeah,
I think it even had some cool music.
That
underneath
guy,
it.
when he was he's like, "Let me out!"
Yeah.
He looks so that's genuinely amazing acting.
There was
he
a
looked
good
like he was
score
good.
underneath it, where it's like, "This is cool."
Yep.
And then everything else sucked.
You think the D-Rex is lame?
Yeah, I just think put that in something else. I don't know.
So this is a big criticism of this movie, which is that the dinosaurs aren't actual dinosaurs. But again, I think it's important to note that technically none of the dinosaurs in any of the Jurassic Park movies are real dinosaurs because they're all cloned with
Billy and the Clonosaurus.
Like an Apu, man. First you come up with an idea that's already taken, and then you put the stupidest name on it.
So good.
Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, and like. Technically, they're all clones from frogs, so they're not true. They've always been genetic.
Okay, well, we don't have to get into all that, but
okay. But I'm
just saying, I didn't like it, and the fact that they're making another one.
Yeah, they're gonna make another one.
And you're saying so they're all Jurassic Worlds now.
Back to do it. Yeah.
There's no more Jurassic Parks.
There's the okay in the world of Jurassic Park. Could anyone justify building another dinosaur-themed theme park?
Okay, so what's this one gonna be then? There's just dinosaurs roaming around because that's already
right, because they did that already.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I think it was really interesting though what they did in this movie in Rebirth.
Yeah.
When they were like, "Hey, turns out all those dinosaurs on the mainland, they're all dying."
Yeah.
Because they can't survive in our
climate.
And
no one gives a shit about them.
And no one gives a shit about them, which is the most unbelievable part because people would for sure give a shit about dinosaurs roaming around.
I
don't. Big pain in the ass.
They probably nailed it with like 5-year max where people would stop caring.
Yeah, maybe, and then be like, "Oh, my cousin got eaten by a fucking T-Rex again."
Shit anymore. Yeah, you're like,
you're right. But they're like, okay, so they kind of walk that back. They're like, we're not gonna deal with that anymore. We're gonna go back to an island, which I think is a good idea.
Yeah, that was a big island, by the way.
It's huge. Yeah,
it was massive.
Well, to be fair, again, Isla Sorna and Isla Nublar, those are also huge islands.
I know. Yeah,
Isla, I guess it's not Isla, but everyone says Isla. It's Isla, but because it's Spanish. And as someone who has a house in Costa Rica, I always get excited when they're off the coast of Costa Rica. I'm like,
go by my house.
Yeah, and then when I'm in Costa Rica, I'm like, I can see why that this was like an inspiration for Jurassic.
Okay, then what about when like the family in the movie?
Oh, so yeah,
the guy
at first they're very
falls
unlikable.
and hurts his leg.
Yes,
and then he's like, "Oh, you can't walk." And then the next time you see him, he's just running around, not limping anymore. And you're like, "Oh, his leg's fine."
Okay, but you have to admit. I think here's the thing: you have to admit that the set pieces with the dinosaurs were thrilling. Like the sequence on the boat is exciting, right?
Yeah,
that's fun. When those
like on the sailboat.
Yeah, no. Well, the sailboat sequence is cool because they're like flipped upside down.
Yeah.
And that's cool. But then when they have the like those dinosaurs with the like big sail on the back.
Yeah.
And they're like attacking the big ship and then ripping people off the boat and stuff. That's cool as hell. A bunch of people die there. There's like 3 people on that sequence alone get killed. So that doesn't work for you. The sequence where they're trying to inflate that raft and the T-Rex is sleeping, that doesn't work for you.
That was fine. I like the T-Rex rolling over.
That's a great bit.
But then all of a sudden it's like she flips the raft back over and he's just gone.
That's
You're like,
what a great moment. That's a great moment.
No one saw him get up or fucking move around.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a movie. That's a great move. That's a great movie bit. That's great stuff. This is what I mean. They went back to what works. They went back to an island. They brought kids back, and they somehow weren't as annoying.
And I still didn't like it.
As you thought.
Okay, so where's the next one going to be?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
In
back
space?
On this island, I guess. I would be open to that.
Space?
Come back to this island. No, we don't need dinosaurs in space.
Back to this. Why is it like really?
I want another Site B movie. Site B, by the way, that's where the Lost World takes place. It's the other Site B, but this is a different one. But I love a Site B. Right? It's like, ooh, it's where the more dangerous ones are being kept.
Oh, okay,
cool.
yeah.
That's cool, man. Again, I don't know what you are. You are.
I
a
don't
cynic.
want any more Jurassic
I
movies.
thought I was
I'm
the
good.
cynic.
No.
They keep making money though.
Yeah, apparently.
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe not as much as the originals and stuff. And like Jurassic World was a massive hit, even though that movie's not that great.
Yeah, right. Vince Vaughn's in it.
Is
or is that Lost World?
That's the Lost World. I'm talking about the Jurassic World. When
the Pratt ones?
Yeah, the Pratt ones.
Those are pathetic.
Yeah,
you have to admit that.
I don't love those movies.
We're talking to dinosaurs and
I don't love
come on.
Blue, you're my boy,
Yeah.
Blue. You're my boy. Okay, so anyway, that's Jurassic World 5.
Okay.
I will be there.
I won't
You
be.
don't have to. It's okay.
Okay.
More for me. Okay, speaking of big blockbuster movies, the Russo brothers, you know them.
I do.
Right?
Not personally, but
You know of them.
I know of them,
Yeah. They're going to executive produce, which is smart because everything they direct that's not a Marvel movie sucks ass. They're going to executive produce the Rambo. I love if they say the Rambo prequel movie as if we all knew that was a thing that was happening.
The Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo, First Blood, all those kinds of things.
Okay.
I don't know how many Rambo movies there are. There like 5.
Yeah.
Last Blood, and there's First Blood,
4?
Last Blood, and then there's like a couple in between. And then there's this prequel. And so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Rambo is a series that I don't think I've seen a single one. Maybe I've seen.
I think I've seen the one reason Hope BC.
The reboot one. I've seen.
I guess that's First Blood.
The First Blood is the one that's like legitimately
the first one.
Interesting movie. Is
what's
what
the
I
first
understand.
one?
Yeah,
Whatever the
First
first.
Blood.
Yeah,
that's First Blood.
And
doesn't
then
even have Rambo in the title.
Yeah, and then because I went and saw where they filmed it up in Hope BC. Pretty cool.
That is cool.
And then I saw the one.
Wait, so Hope BC is supposed to fill in for Vietnam?
It's like where he's at the end of the movie is around that bridge and he's like hitching into like that town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it just fills in for wherever he is, but
okay,
you should check it out.
And
then I saw the last one with him where what was that like
Last
10 years
Blood?
ago?
Yeah, I think
that
that's
was
called.
Entertaining.
Is it?
And then I saw him in Mortal Kombat. He was a character in Mortal Kombat, which was actually
a downloadable character.
Yeah,
yeah, DLC.
In the
character.
DLC, it was like him versus like Terminator and RoboCop.
And stuff. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so Rambo, not a series that I'm familiar with. I'm not going to say whether or not it's good or bad. It did seem like maybe they made a few too many. Just maybe.
100%. Yeah.
Is Rambo as a prequel, a young Rambo, where I guess he's like getting traumatized in Vietnam or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Is that interesting to you in any fashion or form?
No, because I felt like he was young in the first one.
I mean, he probably was. Let's find out. How old?
He probably wasn't Pierce Brosnan young, but
how old?
Just why does it have to be a prequel? Why can't it just be another Rambo movie? Just make a new Rambo movie at this point.
Well, I mean, that's what they're saying. Still, that's what they're going to do. They're going to relaunch it with.
No, but you're saying prequel.
Yeah, this is in First Blood. Let's see here.
What's your guess? I'm gonna say 31.
I'm gonna say 33.
It's probably 40 something.
36. Okay, close to the going over.
Okay, so how much? So is he gonna be 22 in this movie?
I guess. I mean, I don't really know the story that well. Like, does the first movie take place during Vietnam War or after?
I don't even remember anymore. I haven't seen it in. I don't even know how.
I'm just gonna look this up.
Wasn't the last one he was just like on a mission to go save someone from a camping trip? Am I completely wrong?
Yeah, I honestly don't remember.
You ever seen Copland? You should watch Copland.
Okay, Vietnam veteran. Okay, so it's after, and drifter John J. Rambo wanders into a small Washington town. Okay, so it's set in Washington, which makes sense why they filmed in BC. In search of an old friend, but is met with intolerance and brutality by the local sheriff.
Yeah, it's like that movie that was on Netflix with
the
black guy's
new
name and Don Johnson.
Yeah, the Don. Exactly. Yes,
that's what the movie that's what
something Ridge, Rebel Ridge.
Rebel Ridge.
Yeah. When Teasley and his deputies restrain and shave Rambo, he flashes back to his time as a prisoner of war and unleashes his fury on the officers. He narrowly escapes the manhunt, but it will take his former commander, Richard Crenna, to save the hunters from the hunted.
Budget $14 million.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. Here's the thing, though.
Look at that, David Caruso, CSI.
Look at that. Deputy Mitch Rogers. Nice.
Deputy Horatio Sands.
Is it Sands actually? Bruce Greenwood's in this?
No, so Horatio Sands is from Mad TV.
Oh, okay.
I forget.
I haven't seen Mad TV in a long time. So I guess it would be set during the
It was
Vietnam War. So
SNL,
if it's just a
actually.
Vietnam movie, that's kind of cool,
Yeah.
right? We haven't had a Vietnam movie in a long time. Is that something that
Tropic
people
Thunder?
want to see? That might be the last one.
I think that was the last one I
the
saw.
last one was Tropic Thunder.
Have you ever
Blackface,
seen
wild choice?
I can't think of the name now. Deer Hunter.
Actually, you know what? No, and it's on my
That
list. I have it
one will
downloaded. I
mess you
have
up.
it actually downloaded already.
Okay, well you should watch it because that one's a
Apocalypse Now. What about
also great.
um,
Deer Hunter though, when I first watched it, I was like, okay, this
Platoon?
movie,
I've seen Platoon.
you don't forget about it.
I understand if that's the one that has the Russian roulette
yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Okay. I know that. I know
Okay.
that part.
Well, add it to your list.
It is. It's already on my list.
Okay, well,
It's before you even mentioned it. I'm ahead of you on this.
I've already seen it,
Gotta
so
get on
you're
board.
still behind me.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but you have 4 extra years of life to have
That's
watched
very
that
true.
movie.
One whole Olympics.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Olympics this year, the Winter Olympics. Are you excited about that?
No, I hate winter.
You're not gonna watch the hockey?
Is there hockey this
Yeah,
year?
and the
Like
the
NHLers?
NHLers are gonna be in it.
Jets. There's no Jets in it.
Oh, well,
Just
yeah, no,
Hellebuck?
Shifley will be there probably. Hellebuck will be there. Morrissey will probably be there.
Who's the favorite? USA?
I don't know. At this point, it's probably Canada.
think so.
Yeah, well, Russia's not allowed, so there's that.
Still?
Turns out if you
What'd they
continue
do?
waging war on Ukraine, you're
Yeah.
not allowed.
Jeez, eh?
Yeah.
How's Germany still in there then?
Yeah, well,
You do two world wars, you should lose
They lost and
forever.
repented.
2 world wars should get you booted out of every
You're just not-
competition.
Yeah, but that's how we got. That was the mentality of the First World War, and that's how we got the Second World War.
Yeah,
They're like,
but
you know what, we really shouldn't let Germany exist. And then they're like, and then the Germans are like, boo, we want to exist. Let's try
Yeah.
to take over the world again.
we won't try and take it over again. We promise.
we promise. But there's this one really charismatic dude,
Yeah.
also a criminal probably at the time. All right, so
Okay, so Rambo, I'll go check it out.
I mean,
I feel like
I don't
it'd
know
be,
if I don't know if I give a shit. Is my
but it's
my
Russo
thing.
brothers, so
So maybe it's an exciting Vietnam action movie. Okay, all right, you sold me.
fine.
Okay, speaking of
Okay, what else we got?
action movies, a Call of Duty movie is in
Okay.
development. I guess technically a Call of Duty movie could also be set in Vietnam, but probably more likely it's going to be the modern warfare story. At Paramount with
Okay,
Taylor
okay,
Sheridan. You know
so,
Taylor Sheridan?
Yeah, Landman.
I mean, the Taylor Sheridan is he's
Sicario.
He's the dad TV aficionado.
Yeah.
He makes all the stuff that dads love to watch.
Yeah, Sicario is one of the best movies.
Sicario is an amazing movie. But
Probably ever.
I think about that more as the
It's so sweet.
the director, the Mexican director being kind of the thing that makes it. Alfonso Cuarón.
Oh. Yeah,
He's-
but I mean, he wrote it though.
Yeah,
Sheridan.
fair enough.
So I mean, that's pretty sweet.
I know as a writer, I get that, but for me, it's Alfonso Cuarón is like the
Well, yeah, the movie's
the
sweet
master.
though.
Yeah, it's very great.
But I also only watched like, what was it? What's the ranch show? Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Like the first season, I'm like, okay, I got it.
I can't bring myself to
Yeah.
watch it. To me, it's a great example. It's like if someone is a big fan of Yellowstone, I already know that my tastes in like movies and television is not going to line up
Yeah.
with whoever is like they're telling me about this.
I'd rather just play Red Dead Redemption than watch
yeah,
that
me
show.
too. That movie.
This guy's too jacked to be a writer.
I think you might be right about that.
He
What is
looks
it?
like a wrestler.
This
That
is-
looks like a wrestling.
This is the guy?
character. That's him.
That is wild. That is
Yeah. Go back. Go.
Wait. His name Sheridan Taylor Gibbler, but he rearranged his name.
It should have been Junior Gibbler, Taylor Sheridan.
I love being a junior Gibbler myself. I can't wait to become a senior Gibbler. Yeah, Landman, 1983.
Okay, what else?
Yellowstone,
Though? Keep going to his list.
Wind
here.
River,
Oh yeah.
Tulsa King, Special Ops, Lioness, Mayor of Kingstown, Sicario.
You can pretty much get the gist of what
Yeah.
this Call of Duty.
Again,
movie's
he's a
gonna be
dad
then.
movie person, which
Yeah,
is
but then-
perfect for Call of Duty if you think about
Yeah.
it. Because most people who grew up playing Call of Duty are now dads.
Yeah.
So,
Anymore,
Again-
they're all like 9-year-old kids on.
my assumption is then, my assumption then is Hell or High Water is a movie I like a lot. I like this movie, that movie. He also wrote the Sicario sequel. Didn't know that. That's interesting. CSI New York.
Yeah. CSI. There we go. It keeps coming back.
Yeah, we can't escape it. Veronica Mars. That's a great show.
Okay.
Sons of Anarchy. All the shows that people love to watch and say that they're like, oh, it's so sick watching biker gangs tell the same story over and over and over. And over.
I will say though, Task is sweet. If you've watched Task,
I have not. I've heard good things though.
Yeah.
Is that also a?
It's got a biker gang.
It's a biker gang show. Okay.
Well, there's a biker gang in there.
Oh, okay. It's not about the biker gang.
I guess kind of is.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
All right. Fair enough.
It's pretty sweet though.
Okay. Task.
I forgot to mention I was watching that, but yeah.
Okay. Is a Call of Duty movie something that appeals to you?
No.
I feel like there's not much story there.
I don't want to just call it something else. I don't want it to be a Call of Duty.
No, everything
movie.
has to be IP now. We talked about
I know,
this.
but like, yeah. No, I'm good.
It's actually a no for me.
Yeah. Well, it's just me. Like
I'll see it. I'll go see it.
Just someone just getting worked in a war. Like he just gets shot a million times because it's like everyone else is so much better than him.
Right. I want it to be a movie
If they
about
made
playing
it,
the game.
if it's an actual video game movie, then yeah, give me that.
What's that movie with?
It's some
Gerard
guy
Butler
going
where he's like being remote controlled.
Oh yeah.
What's that movie called?
I forget.
That one. I want that for Call of Duty.
Or if it's like some movie about a guy who just goes bankrupt, like from microtransactions.
That's actually okay. See, now we're talking.
Yeah.
I don't get the impression that that's the type of movie that
Taylor
Sheridan would write, or excuse me, Sheridan Taylor Gibbler Jr.
Gibbler, Kimmy Gibbler,
Gibbsy himself.
Yeah. No, I'll probably pass on that one.
That being said, I wouldn't mind like a good throwback action movie that's like just all cheese and kind of like rah, go fuck them up. Because it's like you're gonna tell a movie about World War III. It's like it's a little too real, you know. Like it's got to be more fun than that.
Yeah, it's like I can just watch the news.
Exactly.
I don't give
That's
a
what
shit.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
This one's close to my heart. A new Mummy movie is in
love
development
this.
with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz set to return.
Yeah.
They're in final stages of negotiation.
We'll 400% go see this in theaters.
100%. You know what? Okay, I really only put this in here for two reasons. I wanted to mention it as existing, which is very important. And the second thing, which is something I learned recently. Did you know about the movie, the Mummy with Tom Cruise, the Tom Cruise version?
Just watched it again like 3 weeks ago.
And
I've seen it before, and I was like, you know what? I wanted to watch a Mummy movie, so I put it on.
And?
It's not great.
Okay.
Everything's too gray and cold.
Okay, so great. That's a great point. So Brendan Fraser was asked about that movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, the thing that they forgot to do was make it fun.
Yeah, it wasn't fun at all because it was a Tom Cruise
fun.
movie.
Yeah. Well, Tom Cruise movies, those can be final. The Mission Impossible movies can be fun.
Yeah, but they're not Brendan Fraser fun.
No, that's true.
Brendan Fraser was Encino Man, for Christ's sake.
I watched Bedazzled. Are you familiar with Bedazzled?
Elizabeth Hurley.
Elizabeth Hurley herself.
Yeah, he's an unreal basketball player in that movie.
He's sweating like a.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
No, Fraser rules.
I just got to give
Mummy all the way.
You just got to give 110%.
The ride at Universal's so fun.
For the Mummy?
Yeah, it's so great.
I love that they still have that going.
Yeah, it's still going.
Is that the one? I assume this is the same Universal that also has still the Waterworld ride still going?
Different. Well, I wasn't at that one,
Okay.
but I'm sure it's still going.
That's also crazy because that movie has no cultural touchstone at all at this stage.
No.
Have you seen Waterworld?
Yeah, I love it. I got a
great.
VHS.
It's not good.
No, the opening scene's
bad.
him drinking his own piss that he filters out. It's amazing.
I like when they find the island at the end, though. I do like that.
I do like them. It's a great movie.
It's not a great movie. It is certainly a movie.
It's a very rewatchable
It was
movie.
the most expensive movie at the time.
Yeah, it was a lot of water.
Shocker. Right, when we said don't work with pets and don't work with water.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the rules.
And kids. And there's a kid.
Kids.
Yeah.
Right, and don't work with
No,
kids.
great villain,
Or
Dennis
pedophiles.
Hopper. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't want to work with pedophiles.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of people working with pedophiles.
That's what they're telling the pedophile. Don't work with. You can't work with kids.
Yeah, that's right.
Get that
Right.
water.
Or
out of there.
animals. We just don't feel like we can trust you with anything innocent.
It was funny. I saw somewhere online that because I remember in the trailer for The Mummy, they forgot to put the sound in that opening scene.
Oh yeah.
And then
it's just like
when they released the movie, they had it, and it was just like sound effects of them just being like bumping into each other.
100%.
And for like a week, they didn't have music and like anything.
That is
scored
a
to it.
great thing you can still find on YouTube.
Yeah,
you can look that up,
and they're like
and it's
bouncing
so
around.
Funny.
Like,
yeah,
it's
it's
like,
so
ooh.
funny, man. It's so good.
Yeah, what a bad mistake.
Didn't
Tom
matter.
must have been
Guess what?
pissed.
That movie is so fucking awesome. The original Mummy.
Oh
is,
no, I'm talking the Tom Cruise.
Oh, the
one.
Tom Cruise one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
no,
one.
You're right. That's a hilarious mistake to make for a movie that like really needed to come out with like a strong impression.
No, but the OG one is the best.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I watched it not that long ago, maybe about a year ago, and I can't get over how funny it is.
Yeah, it's great.
The action is very over the top. It's very slapstick, silly.
Yeah.
But like there's also moments that are like very upsetting, like those scarabs that like eat you from the inside and stuff.
Yeah, that's
very upsetting.
Yeah, super scary.
The opening sequence with like being like set
emo
back
tap?
yeah, emo
Guys.
oh yeah, set in ancient Egypt is
Billy
so cool.
Zane, man.
It's so cool.
Yeah. And then they made Scorpion King. You're like, oh my god.
That movie's also fun.
Yeah,
that's
the
a fun
CGI
movie.
and The Rock.
Very bad.
It was like PlayStation 2 graphics.
Yes, very bad. But the Scorpion King, like the up to that part, is all very cool. It's just an exciting, fun The Rock action movie.
Now I want to watch The Mummy again.
And then, okay, here's the thing. Have you seen the third one? It's kind of like I feel like I've seen for sure 1 and 2, and I don't know about Rachel Weisz doesn't come back.
Is it the one with their kid?
Mummy 3,
like his kid?
I couldn't tell you. I don't think I've ever seen it. 2008. This movie came out.
Asia?
Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Yeah, I have seen it.
You have seen this, but at least Brendan Fraser's in it. That's
I've seen them all. But
his haircut is really ridiculous, especially for 2008.
That's a Brendan Fraser haircut.
Yeah, the center part.
Undercut.
Yeah, the center part undercut is wild. You would just never see that today. I don't feel like. I want to see Brendan Fraser back as whoever his character is. No one will know his name. Sorry, Rick O'Connell.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
And then who's this? Maria Bello is his wife. I guess things didn't work out with Rachel Weisz. That sucks. Or is it okay? Oh, Michelle Yeoh's in this. That's good. I like her. Maybe and Jet Li. Okay, he is the Dragon Emperor himself.
He's
okay. That's actually very cool. John Hannah, Liam Cunningham. It's cool from Game of Thrones. It's a movie I've never seen. I've seen The Mummy Returns, also a fun movie.
Yeah,
I like it.
OG is the best though.
Yeah,
we can agree on that.
I think but again, what makes it work is it is like a more lighthearted version of Indiana Jones.
Yeah, 100%.
It's less serious. Than that, and even Indiana Jones isn't that serious. And so, like trying to make a serious one with Tom Cruise is a mistake to begin with. It's a misunderstanding of the whole franchise. The term mummy is in and of itself hilarious.
Yeah, mummies are great.
Mummy. It's just, what's the difference between a mummy and a zombie? One's wrapped in cloth.
Pretty much.
I guess.
Apparently, mummies made a comeback this year for Halloween.
What?
Yeah.
Where'd you hear this?
From my wife, I guess.
What, like
Kardashians.
at the door? Like just checking like...
Kardashians, I think, made them popular again.
The Kardashians were
just
mummies?
Maybe not Kardashians, but...
Are you confusing mummies with mothers?
No, definitely not. But
okay. All right. All right, so we'll speed through these last two. Alien Earth officially coming back for season 2. You said you haven't seen it. It has a lackluster
on
season
the list
finale.
somewhere.
I will just say that. But thank God they're coming back for season 2 because it was not a satisfying finish.
Okay.
So he was really banking on season 2 happening, despite the fact that it wasn't greenlit at the time. So I'm glad it's been greenlit.
Everything gets a season 2 now. It's like, oh, this is a limited series. Here's a second season.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, is it not limited anymore?
Shogun. They're like, hey, Shogun, one of the greatest television shows of all time. They're like, based on one of the greatest novels ever written. And they're like, we're going to make a season 2. It's not based on any book.
Yeah, you're like, okay, this is going to suck.
Like, okay, all right, we'll see. I mean, it's HBO, so maybe they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. And AMC and Netflix have agreed to work together. They're showing, so AMC, big theater chain in the U.S., the biggest. Netflix notoriously does not put their movies out in wide release in theaters. They really only put them out for the very bare minimum of screens that they have to for awards contention.
Yeah.
And because I guess I think ultimately, like, I think they're mistaken in this belief, but they're really like dug in on this. They believe that the movie theater is the antithesis to what Netflix is trying to do, which is to bring movies into your home. And so it's like, if you're putting movies in the theater, why do you need Netflix? Is their philosophy, which does not make sense, because there's other things that you would watch on Netflix that are not movies that would go into theaters. Apple learned this. They released F1 in theaters, and it made a ton of money.
It's also a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Well, Netflix is the biggest problem is they don't make good movies.
Yeah.
But they made, or at least they bought the rights to, or whatever how it works, the distribution rights for K-pop Demon Hunters, which is this like massive children's.
I've
phenomenon.
heard the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It is actually pretty good.
Okay.
It
I mean, it has to be
grows on you.
half
It grows
decent.
on you.
It has to be half decent.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this is a sign that Netflix is going to be like, hey, we can release a big time movie in theaters and make a bunch of money, a couple $100 million, and still release it on Netflix and not, cannibalize your own business. It sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, came out on 4 screens in North America, like one in
I didn't even know it was
one in LA,
Yeah.
one in Toronto, and I don't know where else. And it's like and over 2 nights, which is like the minimum that they need to get Oscar contention. And I love Guillermo del Toro. He makes great movies. He, Shape of Water, Best Picture, was that 2 or 3 years ago? Here he's doing another creature feature, and I can't even watch it in the fucking movie theater. That pisses me off. The new Glass Onion Knives Out movie is coming out in a couple months, or in about a month.
Yeah.
I want to watch that in theaters. I got to watch the last one in theaters because I happened to be in Sydney when they released it in the limited run. In
It's only
Australia.
doing limited coming out?
Yeah, because that's what Netflix does.
Yeah,
it
they're
sucks
fucking
ass.
Scumbags.
Yeah. So I want them to get their head out of their own ass.
They won't.
And realize that they can make money as a business. Their business can be more profitable if they release movies in theaters and then release them on Netflix like everyone else in the world. Like Disney does, like Apple does, like Amazon does. Figure it out. That's my opinion.
Okay.
So that was my agree or disagree
I
segment. for the
agree
day.
with you on that.
Okay.
Put movies in theaters. That's where I want to watch it.
Strong argument.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out movies,
garbage in garbage bag.
yeah. Shit in toilet. Or in hole, I suppose. Okay. Let's quickly run through a few things that we've been watching. Do you want to start?
Okay.
Hit me with some Dexter facts.
He's a
murderer who kills murderers.
Big time murderer who
right?
Yeah, he kills murderers.
Okay, let me ask you this: does he work with the police?
Yeah, he's a forensic.
So he's like
the blood
it's
spatter.
like Hannibal.
Yeah, he's the blood spatter guy. Doesn't have a badge. He's got the laminate.
Is that a running gag?
They said it last episode.
Okay. But no one knows he's a murderer.
Not yet. Not in
But then later on,
season 2. I'm sure somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know, because apparently he's been playing like Dexter for a million years.
I know, that's what I'm saying, and then a bunch of spin-offs.
So
and
I have
stuff.
no
Yeah.
idea. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated.
But here's the thing about all the Dexter spin-offs. You'll be happy to know they all feature Dexter, which is
Yeah,
kind of weird for a spin-offs to feature the main character, but it's all right.
So he must not die in any of them, I guess. Unless
Shocker! On network television, the main character does not die.
Yeah, who knew?
Yeah, very rare is that.
But it's on Netflix now, so you never know. They could edit him out.
If I'm gonna go back and rewatch an old show, it's gonna be Buffy. I've been itching to rewatch Buffy from the beginning again. Have you seen it?
Like Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah,
I watched it when it came out.
Yeah, it's amazing. You should go back. And
we've
watch
also been watching Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah, well, throw fucking Buffy in the mix.
I don't have time.
It fits
now.
right in.
Beverly Hills 90210. Something else though. It's so bad, but
something else is the only way I would describe it. It's
yeah,
not something else that I would definitely
talk about
not
a background show where you just don't have to pay attention to anything.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about Dexter?
No. It's
how does it feel to be a dad watching shows that are aimed directly at you? Sorry, is that a little too pointed? I don't know.
It's like, okay, I'm glad my money's going to something good now. It's just like, hey, it's finally for me. Finally,
something for the straight white man.
Yeah, finally,
the straight white middle-aged man.
Something about him just slicing necks open, and I have my little daughter in my arms, just like, hey, just don't
look at
part.
that. Well, I mean, whatever. Blood is natural.
She'll figure it
death
out.
is a natural part of life.
She'll figure it out.
I try to keep telling myself that, even though I'm terrified of death, but that's all right. Okay, so let me hit you with one of my own. I watched Pluribus.
Okay.
Last night or the night before. Apple TV Plus.
Okay, I do have Apple TV Plus.
And I'm not going to spoil the premise because I've heard multiple people convey over different podcasts and different things online.
I have no idea what it's about.
It's best to not know what it's about.
Good.
Because it unravels over the first 2 episodes. It's a 2-episode premiere, and then it's week to week on Fridays. Okay. But I will say, I couldn't stop thinking about it. It's just a really fascinating, juicy premise, sci-fi idea that makes you wonder, like, what would I do in that scenario? How would I react? is this character morally justified in their actions or not? Or if they are, maybe they still shouldn't do it. It's just like it's just begging to be peeled apart.
Okay.
It's so fascinating.
Should
but
that
again,
be the next watch for me then?
I think 100% it should
Okay.
be. 100%. And yeah, watch it with your wife.
Okay.
How do you feel about like when someone refers to you as a husband and wife? Like, how do you feel about that?
I don't give a shit.
Like,
Am I supposed to care?
Does it sound weird to you, or like to me it sounds weird?
No.
Referring to myself as a husband is something is foreign to me. Obviously, as someone who's never been married, it just feels like
so. If
something
I'm
for
just like
old
walking
people.
around, I was like, yeah, I'm a husband, or like I have a wife.
That's right.
It
Well,
never
first of all,
really
I don't
comes
think you'd
up.
ever say that.
No, I know. That's what I'm
It's
saying. It
weird.
doesn't come up.
It's like bad. It's like bad writing. It's like, hello,
hello,
my dear brother.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm so happy to now be married to my wife.
Yeah.
25 years. Yeah.
Hey, you'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah, maybe.
What else? Okay, we watched Weapons.
Okay, yes, this is the horror movie from the Barbarian
That
guy.
everyone kind of. Barbarian was sweet.
Okay.
Have you ever seen
He's
that
doing
one?
a Resident Evil movie. That's all I know.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be scary.
Yeah. Okay, weapons. Scary?
There's a couple scary parts, but
no.
all in all, not
But
crazy
ultimately,
impressed
no.
with it. Everyone kind of raved about it, so I went in going, okay, it's gonna be great. And I was like, okay. It was a weird movie, which is good sometimes. Weird's good.
Weird how?
Something different. I don't know. What's the? It's a very non-linear story, and they're kind of all over the map there. And
I can get behind a nonlinear story.
Yeah.
Is it like, and you feel like it unravels in a way that feels like it gives just enough amount of information to like keep you interested and
yeah, I did find
engaged?
myself at some point then being like, okay, I know. No,
You have a pretty good idea what's going on. And you're like ready. You're ahead of the movie.
No, not the concept, or sorry, I guess the structure. Yes, where you're like, hey, I get it. Let's just fucking speed it up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one.
Okay.
Probably worth watching, but it's not going to win any awards.
It's not going to win anyway. Well, I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, it actually might win some awards. That's the
probably
thing,
will.
though. Okay, so that's weapons.
And one battle after another. Sorry,
yeah,
I jumped.
okay,
there.
yeah, no, that's a good point. One battle after another. I've
loved
also seen this. Great movie.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah. That turns out that
Just-
Paul Thomas Anderson guy.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Who knew?
Yeah.
I'll keep it short. That was just a great one.
Well, I mean, we can talk a little bit more about it because we've both seen it. It is a absolute thrill ride of a movie. It's so intense. Obviously, like the performance is all great.
Yeah.
Leo, I doing kind of like not the usual Leo performance,
No.
which is I think exciting, right?
He's like some bumbling idiot.
He's a bit of a bumbling, yeah. But when he's like going and he's like upset, that's like, oh, that's like crap.
He
to
might
me.
be. I was thinking about it, like during the movie when
Yeah.
I was watching it. The best actor, just talking, having a conversation with himself.
Oh yeah,
He's just like
unbelievable. He's on the phone. There's no one on the other end of that phone.
no, and it's just like, or him just, oh, what are you gonna do now? And you're just like, I'm there. I'd watch a whole movie like that, like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood when he just loses it in the trailer, and he's just like, yeah, love it.
Can I say that I don't love Once Upon a Time
I
in
know,
Hollywood?
yeah,
I
you've
find
said it.
I find it very slow and meandering and kind of boring.
Yeah, I like it though.
It's a tone piece, which I guess is fine,
Yeah.
and you know, he's entitled to make all sorts of different types of movies. Tarantino is. I think he should get off his high horse about the whole 10 movie thing. It's stupid. Just make movies, man. Everyone else, all the great filmmakers, they're just making movies. And he's like, oh, I don't know. I don't want my 10th movie to be bad. Just fucking make another movie then.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So, yeah, he's obsessed with his own legacy, and it's like kind of like get your hat out of your own butt, in my opinion. But anyway, no. PTA, on the other hand, is another guy. It's like, here's a guy who is known for making these kind of like
Everything.
headier movies. Maybe his last big one was like Phantom Thread, right? And I didn't really connect with that movie. A lot of people love it. And this movie, I feel like is like a genuine like blockbuster. To me, it's like I don't understand how this movie didn't make more money. It's so exciting. It's biting. It's got so much to say.
Super intense. There hasn't been a movie where I've like, you're just like, fuck, they better get out of this.
Well, I know that's you're like on. It's a true like. I mean, you paid for
and
the full seat, but you only need the edge.
Yeah, you're rooting for him. You're like, fuck. And Sean Penn's a psychopath.
Oh, he might. He's probably gonna win an Oscar.
He was unreal in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't want to spoil it much, but like, there's this whole sequence with his daughter that is unhinged to like an insane degree. And then obviously like the climax of the movie with the car sequence is
pretty great.
I'll probably never forget like how they shot it.
No, it was like
just like the way that it all comes together in this really intense standoff. It's like everything about it works for me. I love the politics of the movie, and not that I love I advocate for them. I just love that it has something to say. I love that it's genuinely action packed. It's got Benicio del Toro in it, which is an automatic extra point on the scale automatically. Just a couple small beers.
Yeah,
just a couple small beers.
That's I laughed out loud in the theater. I went by myself. There was like 10 people in the theater, but I was like,
just a couple small
beers. A few small beers. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's the best thing ever.
I love it. It's like,
a good Modelo.
He's like, you got to jump out of the car, and then he swerves and like knock him out. That's so good.
You've been drinking? A few small beers.
Courage, Bob. Courage. I was at a Halloween party on Halloween, and there was a guy dressed up. Yeah, it's a good time to go for a Halloween movie party. And there's a guy dressed up as Bob from. It was like really
I thought I would see more of him, but I didn't see any.
That movie made no money, so and that guy was a real
real Bob.
Well, no, he was like a real cinephile dude, so it didn't surprise me that I was just meeting him for the first time. I was like, where do I know this from? He's like, oh yeah, it's like you probably haven't seen it. I'm like, yeah, I actually have. Thanks.
I actually have a podcast.
I don't know. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I actually have seen that very popular movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great film. I could talk about that movie for a long time. But we don't have a long time.
No.
So I will finish with this. You know what? I'll do you a favor, and I won't mention Tron Ares.
You just did.
Other than to say,
no, you don't have to. No, don't.
Other than to say,
you don't have to say it.
That the score from Nine Inch Nails is sick as fuck. Genuinely so badass. The score is so good. I'm probably gonna buy it on vinyl, like I bought the Tron Legacy one.
Congratulations.
I mean, you can tell me you don't like Nine Inch Nails.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't listen to them.
All right, fair enough. What about
they're super talented?
What about Atticus Ross and all them, like the score to
Facebook?
Exactly.
They're still it's not like something I listen to, but
it's so sick though.
Hey, I respect it.
Ding. Yeah. Anyway, it's a giant music video basically.
Yeah.
It's visually exciting and there's great music. The story makes no sense. That's all you need to know. It's a shame that it made no money because it's actually very fun. Okay. It's a super fun movie.
Thank you for not mentioning Tron.
I wasn't going to get into it. Okay, and then lastly, because I just watched this today, I caught the last screening. In fact, they were changing the poster for the IMAX screen as we were coming out because it was the last screening for Predator Badlands in IMAX or whatever our LIMAX screen is. And next, you know what the next movie coming to IMAX is?
I think I do.
I'll give you a hint.
Give me a
musical.
Hint. I don't then.
Wicked for Good, the sequel to Wicked.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so that's coming next.
That's our next IMAX.
That's next. That's this week.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, no. Sorry. It's It's Running Man, I guess technically.
Okay. And
then Wicked for Good. That's my bad. I just forgot about Running Man because I just do not give a shit about that movie at all.
No, me neither.
It's a remake of a movie I've never seen. I've never seen the original Running Man. And B,
I didn't know it was a Stephen King book.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. But apparently this one,
apparently
they took some liberties in the Arnold one did.
Okay.
But this one apparently stays closer to the book.
Running Man, a Stephen King book that he wrote under his pseudonym, whatever?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Possible.
Maybe. Unless there's something else. Who knows?
Stephen King is such a crazy thing. It's like every single book is a hit. It makes no sense. It's like he
sold his soul.
Sold to the devil. It's like how
he might have.
Yeah. Well, it certainly provides some insight into the whole experience. Anyway, Predator Badlands is so fucking sick, dude. It's just a thrill ride action movie with a predator as the main character. They immediately make you care by showing, this is spoilers for the very beginning of the movie, okay? The very first scene, all right? They show this predator, his brother protects him from their father. He's like the runt of the family, like a smaller one. And then his older brother protects him from his father from trying to kill him.
Okay.
So he sees his father murder his brother in front of him, and then is sent off to this like crazy planet where everything tries to kill you. That's the like everything, the trees, the grass, everything is trying to kill you all the time.
That would be horrible.
Oh yeah, the planet is not a hospitable place. Very beautiful to look at. Like they filmed it. Looks like New Zealand or something again.
Probably was.
It's gorgeous, and then they like add all these little extra things onto it. But yeah, it's completely inhospitable. But anyway, they immediately were like, okay, shit, you're on this guy's side. He needs to go prove himself on his first hunt, defeat this undefeatable beast that's unkillable, and then return and get revenge on his father. Okay, instantly in, and then they introduced this cyborg character from Weyland-Yutani, like the Alien Corporation, right? So they kind of joining the universes together, and her legs are missing, so she's being carried around in the back of this predator the whole time, and they're able to speak. The movie is literally subtitled because he's speaking in Yautja language the whole time, which is the name of the species of the predators. Yautja. They come from Yautja Prime.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. That's actually that's what. And so yeah, he's stripped of all of his gear. He has to like survive on this planet. That's everything's trying to kill him. He has to team up with this cyborg lady who gives kind of like the human entryway into the movie, and then it's just sick action. It's kind of funny. There's some like genuinely funny moments. The CG is killer. Like everything looks great.
Okay.
It's all made up anyway, so it's kind of all just like works. And yeah, like it's just really inventive. Like there's vines that try to kill you. Okay, we've seen that before. And then there's also these poisonous like plants that like shoot needles at you that like paralyze you. And then
sounds horrible.
Yeah. There's also these little like lizard things that shoot acid. There's these giant monsters that live in the trees and like shoot their tentacles down from their mouths and like suck you up into the trees.
Okay.
There's razor grass, which is, as you might expect, it's grass that's like made out of razor blades, basically.
Could use that in my neighborhood.
For all the people that lie down on your lawn.
Yeah. Mosley, baby.
Oh yeah. West Broadway. For life.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's sick.
Okay.
It's genuinely very cool. They use all the kind of Predator stuff that you'd expect at some point in the movie. It's badass. Okay. I don't know what to tell you.
I'll try and check it out.
Well, it's not an IMAX anymore, but it's still available.
Oh,
you can see it in laser projection.
Good enough.
Yeah. Because it's no longer the main movie. But yeah, absolutely sick. Did you watch the animated movie?
Yeah, it was fucking loved it.
Same director.
Yeah.
I rewatched.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Okay.
Dan Trachtenberg. I rewatched Prey a couple nights ago to kind of get in the mood. This
not
is very
the OG
different.
Predator.
No, I actually think Prey is better than the OG Predator.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It has a more complete idea than the original Predator, which is pretty much just a bunch of dudes getting murdered in the jungle.
Like I'm sold on that.
Jesse Ventura getting murdered in the jungle.
Yeah, that's fucking unreal.
Yeah. Was it? What's the matter? CIA got you pushing too many pencils.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, there's some great one-liners for sure. Yeah, it's not the Tuma and all that stuff.
That's Kindergarten Cop.
Oh yeah, you're right. Get to the chopper. Right. That's Predator. Right.
I'll be back.
Yeah, all the classics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Predator handshake is
it's the best.
Yeah, should we just do it right now?
No,
it's more like is it like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. And then biceps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like that. You missed it if you're not watching on video, which we do, by the way, on YouTube and Twitch. Let's wrap it up. YouTube and Twitch, Tower Babble Podcast. Search us on there. Subscribe so you know when we go live. The goal is still to try to get 2 regular episodes and a movie club in every month. We are behind schedule on that. I was on vacation. My apologies. But for sure, getting the film club up probably in the next week and a half or so. Again, that's Dark City. Look for the 4K out on the 18th. I feel like I'm doing a commercial for that.
4K, baby.
Yeah. If you want to listen to our filmcast, you're going to have to subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/Tower #Babblecast. We do release a public one probably once every 6 months or so. So keep an eye on that. Okay, we're gonna hit the tunes. Yeah, this is actually. We're just gonna listen to this a bit. Again, it's that like steel drum part. Yeah, that right there. Yeah. And this is, by the way, this is the Goldeneye menu pause music 10-minute version on YouTube. You can find that. And you can find us on YouTube at Tower Babble Podcast on there. Also, head over to the website towerbabble.ca, towerbabblepodcast.com. Also, a little teaser. Rachel and I are going to be back for an episode covering the Star Wars Vision Season 3, which I feel like came out weeks ago, but I missed it. So we're going to cover that and a little bit of Star Wars news. And yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. Leave us a nice review. I always appreciate a nice review, especially when we're coming back. We're still kind of getting back in the groove. I feel good about this episode, though. And we'll be back.
Be the music.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That is what it is. I actually don't.
Got tunes.
This episode sucks, but this music is great.
The music's great.
Listen, even if you don't like Goldeneye, you have to admit this is badass.
Yes. And you should just go play Goldeneye.
Yeah, throwback. Play it on the retro collection or whatever it is. There's like a modern way you can play it that's much more. I don't know exactly what that is. So, anyway, we'll be back very soon with more TOB. But until then.